so hard. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today is actually a subscriber recommended video. Jiggle the tits for the subscribers. So stupid. Yes, that's right, Vampesia on Instagram wanted me to try out a chunky yarn blanket and said that making one, it's not difficult and it's soft. And then I said that I'm worried about it because I don't think I'll be able to do it. Then Vampesia said, no, trust me, it just loops, I believe in you. And I'm really glad someone believes in me because I do not believe in myself that I can do a chunky yarn blanket. In fact, I know I can't. But I bought some chunky yarn and I'm gonna give it a go. I know I'm already like prefacing this and kind of putting bad vibes and thoughts into the air that this isn't going to work, but I know my abilities and I know my lack of abilities and I know this isn't going to turn into a blanket. I know for a fact it's not going to, but this is what you wanted and I'm really going to try my hardest. I know I'm going to be so angry by the end of this and I've just come off making that stupid puppet. Oh, I'm getting mad. I am getting so mad. No, energy up. It's gonna be alright. Good thoughts, good vibes. Chunky blankets all around for everyone. Gonna be okay. I can do it. I can do it, I swear. Okay, so I'm wondering, do I think kind of like written, pictured instructions would help me the best? Or would watching someone else's video help me the best? I'll try pictures first, because it'll be easier. How to make a chunky knit blanket. Step 1, buy some yarn. Already got it. I'm off to a great start. Step 2, make your first stitch. Yeah, so this chunky blanket, it doesn't require needles, you just use your arms. So that might potentially make it a bit easier. Right, so the first step is unroll the yarn. So I just bought grey, because I think it was the cheapest. Oh, it doesn't feel very nice. Oh, this is chunky. Right, first step done. I've got a bit of yarn. Love that. Oh. Start crocheting a braid. Okay, so it looks like, by the way, if anyone's wondering, I'm getting these instructions from thewoolart.com, not sponsored. So it looks like they do that. So we've got a bit of yarn there. You put it around. This is the first step. I need to be able to master the first step. Do I just tie it in a knot? It says on these instructions, we'll give you an ingenious tip that will give your blanket shape and make it look so much neater. Instead of casting on the stitches, start crocheting the simplest crochet chain. And they talk about that as if everyone knows what they're talking about, and I have no idea. So I think it's just tied in a knot. So it goes round my hand and we tie it into a knot. Oh, look at that. Yes, great. Now what do I do? Please tell me that everyone else finds stuff like this confusing. It can't just be me. It looks like it's in, not even a foreign language, it looks like it's in like something that I can't see. It's almost like I'm looking at the picture and the stuff that's in the picture, it doesn't exist, it's not there. That goes round, I grab another bit, and then what do I do? Oh, and then I take a bit, and pull it through. That can't be right. Oh, okay. I've done this. Do I keep, I keep my hand in. I put my hand back in. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. I just keep doing. I think I know what I'm doing. So basically, I'm just doing a loop. I think Vampesia even said this. They gave me a huge hint and it went straight over my head. It's just loops. It is just loops, Vampesia. You're completely right. So it's just going like through, but you carry the loop through. Like, oh, I've mastered it. So basically, I'm making a loop, then I'm getting this bit of wool, and just grabbing it and then pulling it back through the loop and then creating another loop and it just does it. Oh my god, are you shitting us? I am so good. Check me out. Oh, look at this. Look what I've made. Look. That's like stuff that's knitted. Yes. I don't know what to do the next step, but I'm just going to carry on doing this because this is so easy. Look at me go. And here's me doubting my abilities. Should have more faith in myself, shouldn't I? Look at us. I'm just like a machine now. I'm well chuffed with myself, I don't really can tell. I need to figure out though when I get to the next step, like what do I do? I've mastered the crochet part because I'm just a genius. The length of the crochet chain will be the width of your blanket. Okay, so this is the width. The last loop of the unfinished chain will be your first right side stitch. See, this is where they start to lose us, because I don't know what they're talking about. After you've crocheted, so I'm assuming this is what I'm doing, I'm crocheting, you can now knit the actual stitches that will form the blanket. Oh, is this not it? I thought this was it. Okay, start the knitting. I thought this is the knitting. I haven't even started the knitting yet. Oh, is this just the first step? I thought this was it. Turn the crochet chain to the side where you can easily see small loops. I'll come to that bit in a second. I want to finish this bit first, because this is great. So how long do I want my blanket to be? I don't have that much wool, so I can't make it too big. I thought this was it. I thought I was just doing it. I thought this was the blanket, but this is just the very, very basic step. And I thought I'd mastered it, but I hadn't. I'm well pleased that I managed to do this, though. So even if I don't fully finish it, I can already say that I've done something, so that's good. Right, I think that's a nice length. So now what do I do? They've lost us now. I'm gonna watch a video. Them instructions started to confuse us. This is from a video called How to Knit a Chunky Blanket, and it's from She's Crafty and She Knows It. And it's got 1.4 million views, so it should be good.
Go back, and now you're gonna go through each little hole. So like, you can see these kind of hills, I guess you can call them, like they're kind of little curves.
I do have them.
Hills. You're gonna stick the yarn and pull a loop underneath each hill. So you're gonna go like here.
Oh.
Here,
I know,
here,
I know.
and you'll get the hang of it. So like this is the first one, we pulled it up already.
Right.
So now we're gonna pull up underneath the next one. So make sure when you're doing it that you don't pull.
Right, I think I know what they were talking about. So this is gonna be our loop, and we'll pull that up, and that's the start of like the stitching bit. I can take my hand out. I don't understand how they pulled the little hills out though. Is it not gonna like tighten everything up? I'm getting confused. I feel like that's looking right. So we're making these bits go up like that. I feel like I'm very, very close to mastering this. But it's reducing the next little hill. Okay, I think I've done that right. Now what do I do? No, I haven't done that right because that moves. I'm just gonna say I've done it right. I think I've done it right. I don't know.
And now you're gonna go back across this way, pulling loops up. Again, same thing. And as you do this, make sure, like I said, that you're not pulling from where you just came from, so that you're pulling new yarn from the big ball, the skein, wherever you have yours.
Right, so now I'm pulling loops through the other loops. I'm a bit confused. Or do I go back around like this? Maybes. And then do that. All my mountains have gone now. I don't think I've done that right. In fact, I know I haven't done that right. Let me play with it for a bit and see if I figure it out myself. Oh, wait. So, if I pull... How have I even done that? So if I pull that through... I don't know how this is done. This is too confusing. I might do a different way to them. Because in my eyes, what makes more sense to me, I don't know what this is. What's happened here? Get rid of that. Oh, I'm just undoing all my work. What happens if I make like lots of these and then cut them off and then just kind of like attach them with a bit of wool on their own? That could work. And I think that would be an easy way to do it. I'm never going to be able to do the knitting thing. I'm getting confused as they go. Because somehow this person manages to get this bit of wool here all the way to the end of here by just pulling these things up, and I don't know how it moves. Mine doesn't move. Or would you not just do it like this? Create like a loop there and then pull it under that one. Would that not make more sense? And then just go, kind of keep going like this. I think this makes more sense. But am I just gonna end up with... No, that's wrong. I don't know how to get past this next step. See, that's the problem. I'm stuck now. I'm completely stuck. I don't know how to go any further with it. I don't know how to go across this top part and make the wool magically go with it. It feels like it wants to stay at this side. But then I was thinking, can I not just go through it like that? And then that would get the wool to the other side. But I also can't figure out where I'm at with it. I'm going to cut that off. I know this isn't the right way, and I'm going to tie that into a knot. I think this way will work better for me. And then I can just make another one of these and then attach it again. See, I've done this. This could be a scarf actually. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. Oh, see, look, I've made a nice chunky scarf. So at least I've made something today. If I don't make a blanket, I've made a scarf. So now I just... I've got bits of fluff in my mouth. So if I just make lots of these, I can tie them all together and call it a blanket. See, that's how my mind works. That looks about right. Okay, so tie this off. Oh, in fact, I can use one of these dangly bits and just attach it to this one. See, and then we have that. I'm feeling a bit confused. The problem when things go further on, it gets harder. What happens if on this side, I just tie that like that, so they're attached. So I've made like a big circle. I'm thinking what happens if I just like weave in between? That could work. Oh, what? It just broke off. That's not right. I don't like this wool. It's very fragile. What's happened here? Oh, it's all falling apart now. Yeah, it started off so well. I feel like I'm making everything up now. That doesn't look good, does it? It doesn't look good at all. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. The thing is, I had like the first part down and that went really well and I thought I was doing it. But that was only the first step and I can't... That wasn't even like the first step. It's almost like what I did at the very beginning. If you think about in like painting terms, what I did at the very beginning, this first step, is like a painter getting a canvas and getting some paint and then not doing anything with them. That's like the first very basic step and I can't progress. And I don't think my technique's working because if I cut that off, like that doesn't look very good, does it? Again, it's a nice chunky scarf, but I don't think it's a blanket. I just can't do that second step of making the loops come up. I don't know how they did it. Oh, it gets even more confusing as it goes on as well. Oh no, I'm never going to be able to do this. Oh no. Not a chance. Like, look how nice their finished blanket looks. I'm never ever gonna get there. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I've made a scarf and I think that's good enough. That's a nice scarf. That's ready for winter, that. But I can't do the blanket. It's impossible for me. I really can't. It's so hard. And the thing is, I know other people will be like screaming at the screens about how simple it is and how easy it is and oh, you just need to do this step and you just need to do that step. But for someone, when you can't do it or you can't grasp it, I feel like I need one of yous lot who are really good at stuff like that to be here to like move my arms for me so I can tell what I'm doing and stay with me for like a full day until I finally figure it out. But I'm never going to be able to do it on my own. Even watching a video or reading instructions or anything, I can't follow it. I don't know why. There's something wrong inside my head where it just shuts off after a certain point. Other people will understand and other people will be similar to me, but there'll be also a lot of people who have no idea what I'm on about and they're like, oh, you just shit. And it's like, yes I am, I know I am. Because I know I should be able to. I can do other things, I just can't do knitting. I think I'm allergic. I think I'm allergic to like knitting or crochet. I think I have this like visceral reaction to it. Even the word knitting or crochet, my body like tenses up and I'm just like, oh no. My grandma knows how to crochet. I might take it to her and say, Grandma, show us what to do with this. She used to crochet me like jumpers and all sorts. I used to have like really like hideous bright coloured jumpers when I was younger. She'd spend hours and hours doing them, but obviously I didn't pay any attention as to what she was doing. But anyway, if you enjoyed the fact that I did try and I feel like I almost got there with doing a chunky yarn blanket, then give it a thumbs up. But I'm just so sorry that I couldn't do it. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go off. I am happy with my scarf though, so that's nice.